Hi everybody, this is Tom with Outdoor Miles, and today we're going to be talking about buying an RV. Well, not really buying an RV, but we'll talk about some of the things that you should consider when you're looking for an RV. We're going to go ahead and do that in this video, and we're going to look at the different options that are available and the things that you might encounter when you're shopping for an RV. Now, before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and give us a like if you enjoy this video. Thank you very much. Let's get to it.
One option that you're going to find when you're looking for an RV is going to be the stabilizing system. Now, these are the arms that will extend down from the frame of the RV to the ground, and it will keep your camper steady and free from movement while you're walking around in it. And these are really important. Every RV is going to have this, but at the very base model, you will have a manual system. And all this means is that you need to manually crank down each of those arms when you set up your camper. Now, if you move up one level, you can also get a powered system, and this is basically the same thing. It doesn't provide any different benefits, but it will lower those arms automatically with a push of a button, and it just saves some time when you're setting everything up. Now, at the other end of the spectrum, you may see some RVs that are offered with a auto leveling system, and this is really the cream of the crop, because not only will the bars extend down to stabilize your RV, they will extend down and level your RV at the same time. If you are looking to make a decision on what to get, I would highly recommend looking for a powered system. It's kind of a mid-range option, but it is a big time saver every time you're setting up your camper or your RV for a trip. Now, an often overlooked upgrade option for an RV are the steps. Your traditional fold-down steps hang from the frame of the RV, and they work fine, but they are a little bit bouncy. And if you have young children or you're a little bit older, you may want to consider upgrading to solid steps, which provide a lot more stability getting in and out of your RV. And they are an upgrade that I definitely recommend checking out if you have the option, or if it comes with an RV that you're looking at. One thing that you'll find common amongst almost all RVs will be an awning. An awning is a nice feature to have, especially if you plan to sit outside and get some relief from shade or some protection from light rain. Most awnings will be fairly similar. However, one thing that you'll find as an upgraded option will be a powered awning. A powered awning extends and retracts the awning with a push of a button. A manual awning requires you to use a tool to pull out the awning, set it in place, and then stabilize it. They both work fine, but a power awning is definitely more convenient and something that I would recommend as an upgrade if you have the option. Now, moving into the RV and looking at some of the components that you'll be using on a regular basis, one thing that you'll find common between all RVs will be a water system. This will allow you to connect to city water or use the water that you have stored in your tank, which is fed via a pump, to your shower, your sink, or your toilet. All of these systems are going to be fairly similar between units. However, one difference that you'll likely find will be the water heater. A traditional RV water heater is a tank system, which means that you fill up a tank and then either through propane or an electric element, you heat up that water, which then will be supplied to your sink and your shower. You will be limited by the amount of hot water that is heated, either a 6-gallon or a 10-gallon tank. However, one of the newer features that you can find in some RVs is an on-demand water heater. An on-demand water heater will provide you, theoretically, with an endless supply of hot water. It works by heating up the water as you use it, rather than storing it in a tank. It is a very nice upgrade, especially if you have a lot of people camping in your RV and you'll be taking multiple showers per day. If you plan to camp in cold temperatures, one thing that you might want to consider is to get an enclosed and a heated underbelly. Now, the underbelly of your RV is a place between the floor of your RV and the outside. It's where a lot of your water lines are run, where your tanks are stored, where you have ductwork running through to different parts of your RV. When it's enclosed and heated, in cold temperatures, the water will be less likely to freeze. If you plan to camp in the winter or when temperatures might drop below freezing, an enclosed and heated underbelly is a must. You may also want to consider adding tank heaters to your RV, which is an added layer of protection from freezing temperature. Another feature to look at in your RV when shopping is the refrigerator. Now, RV refrigerators are a little bit different than what you typically have at home. Many of them will run off of both electricity and propane. However, they do vary in size, so if you have a large family or plan to do a lot of camping for an extended period of time, you may want to opt for a larger refrigerator. Some RVs will have a residential sized refrigerator in the unit, which makes it great if you need that extra space. But remember, some of the residential units that you might find in an RV will only be electric. If you plan to do some boondocking and you're going to be off the grid for a little while and you need propane, make sure you look for an RV refrigerator that offers both electricity and propane. Well, there you have it, and these by no means are the only things that you should consider when shopping for an RV. However, these are things that will enhance your camping trips, make the transition to the RV lifestyle a little bit easier, and help you spend less time setting up your RV and more time enjoying camping. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time. Safe travels.